Welcome to A Student of Leadership, a micro podcast where leaders are made one habit at a time. Hosted by Rob Adams, a leadership veteran with 30 years of experience, this podcast explores key concepts that define exceptional leadership. Each episode delves into a powerful word or strategy, offering practical insights and real-world stories. Whether you're just starting out or an experienced executive, join Rob as he guides you in learning, growing, and leading with purpose.
Hey everyone, Rob Adams. Welcome back to another micro podcast of A Student of Leadership, where great leaders are made one habit at a time. Before I get into today's leadership word, I want to give you a little bit of a commercial because I think hopefully this will bring you great value. Along with the micro podcast, probably a little over a month ago now, I launched a brand new newsletter that I'm very proud of and very excited to share with you today. It's called the Breaking Bread newsletter. It's about the social connection, and it really connects leadership and food all in one nice little package. When you think about breaking bread is about getting together socially and eating and drinking. And it's around family, friends, coworkers. It could be to celebrate something magical in your life or maybe even a tragedy. But there's nothing we do that's more social that always includes food, doesn't it? No matter where we are. So I'd love for you to subscribe to my newsletter. You can access it right in the LinkedIn platform, right under my profile. And I hope you enjoy this other quick-hitting, actionable, impactful, breaking bread social connection newsletter. So thank you for allowing me to share that. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I'd love if you shared it with 5 or 6 of your best friends or colleagues. So let's jump in, and this is perfect. We're going to talk about a leadership practice today that doesn't just drive performance, it transforms people. The word is coaching. Coaching isn't about fixing people. It's about unlocking someone's potential, encouraging growth, and guiding others to think and act in stronger, wiser, and even more capable ways. Coaching is one of the most behaviorally rich tools a leader can use, and it doesn't require a title or a certification. It just requires intentionality, empathy, and the courage to help others step into who they would like to become. It's about making people better, as simply as that. Today, we are unpacking the kind of coaching that creates real change with a story you will not forget. Coach Taylor and the kid who wouldn't talk. And this happened back in 2017. A freshman named Eli joined the wrestling team at a rural high school in Ohio. He was quiet, painfully so. No friends, no family at matches. He barely spoke a word at all. Some teammates assumed he wasn't interested. Others thought he just wasn't coachable. But Coach Taylor saw something different. Every day after practice, Eli stayed late. Not to wrestle, just to clean the mats. Alone, in silence. Coach Taylor didn't push. He didn't lecture. He started with presence. He showed up, stood beside Eli, and asked simple questions and waited. Weeks went by before Eli said more than 5 words. But slowly, a relationship formed. Not built on performance, but on trust. The trust led to technique, and that technique led to wins. And those wins, they changed everything. By senior year, Eli was the team captain. But more importantly, he was mentoring the younger wrestlers the same way Coach Taylor had mentored him. Quietly, purposefully, with patience and belief. Coach Taylor didn't try to fix Eli. He coached him through presence, consistency, and small nudges forward. Now that's real coaching. It doesn't always look dramatic, but the ripple effects are unstoppable. Now let's get into some real talk. There's a difference between coaching and managing. Managing is telling people what to do. It's incredibly transactional. It's process-driven. It's not very strategic. And quite honestly, it's not making people better. That's what coaching is. Coaching is helping people discover what they're capable of. If most of your conversations are about deadlines, deliverables, results, status updates, hate to tell you, you're not coaching. Coaching is slower, more deliberate. It's a little messy, but it builds better people. Now here's a gut check. When someone on your team struggles, do you give them answers? Or do you give them space to figure it all out? What great coaches do is they don't rescue. They support, challenge, and they absolutely believe. Marshall Goldsmith, one of the most exceptional executive coaches in the entire world, said, "Coaching is unlocking a person's potential to maximize their growth." But here's the insight most leaders miss. Coaching is not about your wisdom. It's about helping them find theirs. You see, that shift from fixer to facilitator is where great coaching begins. According to the International Coaching Federation, organizations with strong coaching cultures see a 46% higher employee engagement, 42% greater productivity, stronger internal promotion rates, and team retention. All this stuff is unbelievably positively impactful to the overall culture and well-being of the organization. So you ask yourself why? Because people who feel seen, stretched, cared for, supported, they don't just perform better. You see, they stay longer. This is the stickiness of retention. Great coaching has such lasting effects. Now let's get into 3 habits that will stick for you as a coach, just like a leader. I want you to first ask before you tell. When someone brings you a problem, don't jump in and fix it. Ask, what options have you considered? Or what's one way you could approach this? Number 2, give micro feedback, or I should say even feed forward, and we'll talk about that later. Don't wait for a formal review. Give 30-second insights into real time. Here's what I noticed, and here's a shift to try. Or here's what I would like to see the next time you do this. That's a feed forward approach. And number 3, invest in one person a week. Set aside just 15 minutes to coach one person. Not about work, but about them. Their growth, their goals, their aspirations, their roadblocks. Now, your weekly challenge this week is to choose one team member, not your top performer, but someone you've maybe overlooked. Schedule that 15-minute conversation and ask them, what's something you want to get better this month? What's holding you back? And how can I best support you without taking over? And then close your lips, shut up, and listen. Reflect. And commit to one small follow-up that shows them you're in their corner. You're their raving fan. You are their number one cheerleader. Because you see, great coaching isn't about having all the answers. You are not the smartest person in the room. It's about walking beside them until they do. Coaching is how leaders grow people, not just for performance or results, but for a life. It is one of the most human leadership behaviors there is. And I cannot emphasize, keep working on your coaching skills. It will pay it forward in so many ways. Next week on A Student of Leadership, we're going to focus on mentoring, a great connection to coaching. It's a behavior that creates legacy, deepens trust, and develops future leaders through lasting connections. Until then, keep on building those habits that make great leaders, and remember, great leaders are made one habit at a time. Thanks, everybody, and I will see you next time on this micro podcast of A Student of Leadership.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of A Student of Leadership. Leadership is about who we become and how we help others grow. If you found value in this podcast, share it with a fellow leader and connect with Rob on LinkedIn or leave a review. New episodes drop weekly, so don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. Until next time, keep learning, growing, and leading with intention. Remember, great leaders are made one habit at a time. See you next time on A Student of Leadership.